What's going on, guys? My name is Tim Ruswick, and today I wanted to talk about a subject that came up in this book. It's a book called Rework, which I highly recommend because I actually had an entire book summary of this book just go up in Game Dev Underground Elite. There's a link in the description if you're interested. Basically, I do summaries of entire books for the patrons there. But it was one of the subjects that came up, and there's hundreds of ideas in this book, and they're all amazing. But one that really I wanted to share because I think it's so important whenever you're hiring somebody or when you're doing anything at all that involves other people, where you need them to kind of help you or do something for you, or teammates or contractors or whatever. And that's basically do it yourself first. I've mentioned this multiple times in multiple different ways on the channel, and it's something that I have adapted very well to everything that I do, because anytime that I need somebody to do something that I don't know how to do, it is a shot in the dark. I have no clue what I'm doing. Think about like an old lady going to a mechanic shop, right? She pulls up, she's got a car making noises, and she just goes and says, "Mr. Mechanic, my car is making a ton of noise." The mechanic can literally say anything. You need a new engine, you need some new tires, you need a new awning on your roof. Whatever he says, she's gonna be like, all right. She has no idea what's wrong. And think about a mechanic going to see another mechanic and just saying, "Oh, I just need the oil change," or whatever it is. He knows exactly what he needs. There's no room for error. There's no room for miscommunication. There's no room for anything. So, I mean, beyond just getting ripped off, right? Getting ripped off, obviously, nobody wants that to happen. But like, even if you don't want to get ripped off, understanding the job that you are having someone do or working with someone to do is extremely important, because it helps you communicate. Not only do you make sure they do the right job, right? Like, if I just needed art made, right? If I just wanted to have art made, who do I contact? An artist, a graphic artist, like someone fresh out of design school, like a painter. Like, there's so many different types of people, and really understanding what you want, I think, is the first problem. Most people don't know what they want. When I was working in marketing, I would get calls from people all the time that would be like, "I want SEO. I want Facebook marketing." And I'd ask them, "Well, why do you want it?" "Well, everybody's doing it, but why do you want to do it?" And eventually, after 21 questions, we'd get to, "I want more clients. I want more leads," right? That's what every business wanted. Every business everywhere just wanted more clients. That's all they wanted. And they thought they wanted SEO or Facebook marketing or whatever it was, whatever the buzzword was at the time. But really, they just wanted more clients. And understanding that, knowing that you only want new clients, you don't want Facebook, you don't want SEO, you don't want all that stuff. You just want clients. That can kind of give you the laser focus and the maybe open up your mind a bit to see all the different possibilities of how you could get clients. But most people weren't open to that, and it was crazy to me. So, like, really doing the job, like doing marketing, has helped me so much in hiring people for marketing. Because I near the end, I actually hired a bunch of people for various tasks, and it was insane, like how just well-oiled the machine went versus working on teams of people or just doing stuff where I had no clue what I was doing. There are other advantages to working with people that just blow you out of the water and you have no idea what they do, because you can learn a lot of stuff. But understanding the trade, understanding the craft, doing it first can really help you. Another way that this helps you beyond that, to the reasons that I mentioned, is, let's say you're a programmer, right? And you need to hire an artist. And let's say you're making a 2D game, and excuse me, I'm still a little bit sick. You're making a platformer, and you've got your little dude running, and you need somebody to help animate and make the character. The artist is not going to know what your specifications are. He's going to need to know the frame size for your sprites. He's going to need to know how many frames you want in your animations. He's going to need to know a bunch of different things, a bunch of different details that will significantly change how he makes whatever he makes for you. And if you've never done that, if you have no idea, right, you're just working on a game, maybe you're building the engine, and you've never worked on any sprites, or you've never built anything, or you've never put together an animation, or you don't know anything about the frames, when you have him do that, you're going to be like, what? What? And what if he delivers you a sprite sheet instead of the broken up frames? What do you do then? Like, you don't know what you got delivered. You just got it delivered. But going through the simple process, even if you're not good at it, right? Like, even if you don't really know what you're doing, just going through and making the sprites and like figuring out what you want as like an animation, and like, okay, I want, even doing with like stick figures, right? Just doing it first. Drawing out the animation of stick figures. Okay, he goes up and he jumps and blah, blah, blah. And getting it maybe running in game and say, okay, that's what I want. And then going to an artist and saying, here's exactly what I want. Not only are you not going to get ripped off, not only is the artist going to have a very clear understanding of what you want, but you are going to get exactly what you want. You are not going to get their vision of what you want, or their idea, or what they got out of the communication with you. You're going to get what you want because you built everything ahead of time. You know, you have the specifications there. Basically, all they got to do at that point is trace, right? So there's two different aspects to it. Like, one, I'm saying, yes, actually do the work, give somebody something to trace if you want to make sure that your vision is there. But two, I'm saying, when you do something ahead of time, you know how to communicate with these people. You know how to talk and set things up for the artist, right? I've worked with artists in the past, and because I've done my own art, I can make things very easy for them, and they enjoy working with me because it's like, hey, I just got to do this stuff. Tim knows what I'm talking about. When I say pixels or frames or sprite sheets or whatever, Tim knows what I'm talking about, and so on and so forth. So really understanding that, doing the job before you hire someone to do it, even if you don't want to do it, because I know a lot of us don't. I know I didn't, right? If you're a programmer, the last thing you want to do is get into 3D modeling. I know, I've been there. But it can tremendously help you if you just understand, just get in the software and build like a spaceship or something stupid. Make like a horse or a house or something, and just poke around and just mess with the vertices and like, and that'll give you an idea of what you're hiring someone to do. So when they come to you and you're doing that, you can negotiate better, you can talk to them better, you can understand what they're saying, and you can communicate your needs better. So that's all I got for you today. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please leave me a like and a comment down below. Have you ever worked with someone or hired someone and not done their job and had no idea what you were talking about? Because I have, so leave me your experience in the comments. But once again, my name is Tim Ruswick, and I will see you again tomorrow.